Number 6, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does he have confidence in all his ministers?
Right, Honourable Prime
Speaker,
Minister.
yes.
Supplementary question, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Did his Minister of Primary Industries brief him on the options for snapper management before he put them out for consultation?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
The question is whether the Minister took it to Cabinet. No, he did not. He could have if he wanted to, but also it was okay that he didn't.
Point of order, Mr Speaker. It was the question really was about briefing him, not taking it to Cabinet.
Can the Right Honourable Prime Minister please address that part? It wasn't whether it went to Cabinet, it was whether the Prime Minister had been briefed. Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, no, I wasn't briefed about that particular point, but what is true is that when I saw the initial discussion that took place in the media, there was then a discussion which was actually prior to the point where they went out in consultation.
Supplementary question, David Shearer.
Will he be attending any of the public meetings called by recreational fishers to specifically discuss the options for changing snapper quota?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, no, I probably won't be attending any of the meetings, but interestingly enough, it is the issue that does get raised with me, as I've said, when I go around the country from one end to the other. The interesting thing at all those public meetings is I've had a lot of feedback from New Zealanders because they constantly raise this issue.
Order. Point of order.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question. Supplementary question, David Shearer.
Has he or any of his ministers spoken to Peter Goodfellow, the National Party president, about the snapper quota levels?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister. Supplementary question, David Shearer.
Does he agree with the view that, quote, what we want is a sustainable fishery? Secondly, we've got to put the rights of New Zealanders to go out and catch fish as the top priority, and then we look after the commercial catch after that. We don't reverse that order. That has to be the order because that is our right as New Zealanders.
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes, but I'm also aware of the fact that what's actually taken place in relation to SNA1, which is the area that's in question, has been that after some scientific work done by MPI, there have been concerns about decreasing snapper fisheries in the Bay of Plenty area. As a result of that, the decision was made to go and have a look at consultation. There's, from the top of my head, 7,200 tonnes of fish are estimated to be caught in SNA1. 4,600 of those tonnes are taken by commercial. At the moment, about 2,600 tonnes are taken by recreational, but because recreational fishers are more, there are more of them in number and they're becoming more efficient at catching fish. The estimates from MPI is that they're possibly taking an extra 1,000 tonnes on top of that. The process now is to go through and see whether there needs to be changes either to the balance between commercial and recreational, the size of the fish or the bag limit, to see whether it's possible to ensure that the fishery is sustainable. I think that's what all New Zealanders want. I realise there's emotion around the issue, but the government's carefully feeling its way through so that it's not just us that can catch a fish, that other people can.
Does he think it's fair?
Question, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does he think it's fair that a commercial fisher can catch a snapper as small as 25 centimetres, but a recreational fisher has to go to 36? Is that fair?
Right, Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, in the weekend I took the liberty of reading John Armstrong's column, which was about his new Chief of Staff. And if she's really advising him to come into Parliament and hang on to dead fish, she's dead as well, I reckon, her job.
Order. Now, would the Prime Minister address the question that was asked?
Mr Speaker, that may or may not be fair. Mr Speaker, point of order.
Point of order.
Yeah, I seek leave for the member to table the 36-inch snapper so I can have it for dinner.
Order. That's not a point of order. Order. Question number 7, Alfred Naro. Order. Order. I've called Alfred Naro. Order. Can the member start again? The microphones weren't connected.
Okay. Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister for Social Development, what announcements